You sat on the couch, finger crossed, praying your result wouldn't disappoint him this time. Your score only average, but your intimidating husband was so strict about your studies that even when you were sick, he still made you study. His expression remained unreadable as he looked at your marks and you swallowed hard. Jungkook, his dark eyes lifted toward you and immediately dropped your gaze to the floor. Although these are not pleasing, princess, I like that you are trying. It's better than before. A small smile crept onto your lips and his eyes softened at the sight. He reached out gently, patting your head like a guardian. Work a little harder next time, you nodded shyly. You and John Jungkook had been married for 5 months. He was dangerous mafia king, and you, his innocent little princess. He was 10 years older than you, though he never hurt you. His mere presence, his anger, even when not directed at you, always triggered something dark and trembling inside you. You did a great job. Now come, let's go have dinner. He held out his hand to help you stand. You rose immediately and followed him, keeping a distance between you. He noticed how you walked slightly away from him, and his jaw tightened. He hated that his wife, the one person his heart was soft for, was scared of him. You both sat down at the long dining table. The maids rushed in, carefully serving dish after dish. It was part of the mansion's daily routine. Where's the soup I asked you to make? He asked the maid. One of the maids quickly fetched the bowl and placed it before him. He looked toward you. Why aren't you eating, Ryan? He took a sip of the soup, but his face twisted in bitterness. Setting the spoon down, he grabbed the glass of water and drank quickly. You blinked, confused at his sudden reaction. Then his glare turned sharp as he faced the maid who had served him. When you know I hate mushrooms in my soup, why the did you add them? His voice rose, the tone dark and furious. Your hand began to tremble. You remembered clearly you were the one who told the maid to add mushrooms because you liked them. The maid froze, her head lowered, waiting for punishment. Answer, he shouted, his jaw tightening further. You flinched violently, eyes squeezing shut as your heartbeat quickened. Sir, madam told me to add mushroom. Her words hung in the air like a blade. Tears welled in your eyes as dread filled your chest. Jungkook's expression changed instantly. His eyes widened. He muttered under his breath. The fury vanished from his face like it had never existed. He stood up and moved closer to you, rubbing your back gently to calm your trembling. Princess, I'm really sorry, okay? Look at me. He cupped your cheek softly, wiping away your tears with his thumb, then pressed a light kiss to your closed eyelids. I didn't know you told her. Look, I'll drink the soup. Before you could stop him, he took another spoonful of the mushroom soup and swallowed it, his expression softening only for you. Your eyes widened in disbelief. No, Jungkook, if you don't like it, you shouldn't force yourself. I'm sorry for ruining your taste. You fidgeted your fingers, guilt weighing on your shoulders. He let out a soft chuckle, shaking his head. God, Ryan, you really started crying. Your cheeks burned with embarrassment. One moment he looked terrifying, and the next he was gentle, so soft it confused you. How could the same man hold both darkness and tenderness like this? You hesitated, then spoke again. Jungkook. He looked up from his plate, his sharp gaze instantly on you. Hmm. His single made your heart race. You grew even more nervous under his full attention. I wanted something. Say it. I'll give you whatever you want. His voice was firm, filled with quiet determination, like he was ready to place the whole world at your feet. Actually, yesterday my phone slipped from my hand and broke. So, could you please ask someone to take it to the repair shop? You spoke softly, your fingers nervously brushing against the edge of your sleeve. Jungkook glanced at you briefly before clearing his throat. I'll buy you a brand new premium phone. You don't have to repair the old one. You had expected this response, and you shook your head immediately, a faint smile touching your lips. No, this phone holds a lot of my memories. Why replace it when it can be repaired? Your voice was gentle but firm, and for a fleeting second, something in his expression softened. The little smile on your face melted something inside him. It always disarmed him no matter how much darkness surrounded his world. Fine, he sighed quietly, eyes still on you. Then I will have it repaired. You nodded once, relief washing over your face. A comfortable silence settled between you, not awkward but heavy with unsaid words. The quiet hum of the chandeliers above filled the vast dining hall. Anything else? He asked finally, an attempt to bridge the silence between you. You looked up at him, your lips parting slightly, then shook your head. The following evening, as you were reading by the window, Jungkook entered the room. He was dressed casually, his dark shirt rolled up at the sleeves. Without a word, he approached you. Here, your mobile. He handed you your phone, the very one that had been shattered just a day ago. You blinked, confused, taking it carefully in your hands. But it was completely broken. How did it get fixed so quickly? You turned it over, astonished to see it shining like new. Not a single crack remained. He smiled faintly, slipping his hands into his pockets with that signature air of quiet confidence and control. Money speaks. He tilted his head slightly, studying your reaction. Are you happy now? Your heart swelled. A genuine smile spread across your face, one he hadn't seen often enough. So much. Thank you, Jungkookshi. That shy tone, the way his name trembled from your lips, it was too much for him to resist. Just thank you. Before you could answer, he stepped closer. Your pulse quickened. He come so close you could feel his breath ghosting across your cheek. His shadow loomed over you as he leaned down, his body towering over yours. What are you doing? Your voice came out barely above a whisper. Your words tangled between fear and something unspoken. You owe me, Mrs. Shan. Now it's your turn to pay the debt. You froze, your eyes wide, your heart hammering against your ribs. The air between you grew heavy, charged with tension. You turned your face away, heat rushing your cheeks. He smirked, watching how easily you flushed. I'll give you the money. He chuckled, the sound deep and low, almost teasing. Uh-uh. Do you really think I want money? What's mine is yours before it's even mine. So don't talk about money. His words came out soft but possessive, brushing against your ears like velvet. Your heart skipped a beat at his tone, dangerously sweet, tender but commanding. You placed your trembling hand on his chest to keep some space between you, but he leaned closer still. I want something else, he whispered, his breath warm against your skin. Your throat went dry. What? A kiss, maybe? Your eyes widened instantly, the world seeming to stop around you. You could feel your face burning. Without thinking, you squeezed your eyes shut, too embarrassed to meet his gaze. A quiet chuckle escaped his lips. The warmth that had surrounded you a moment ago suddenly vanished as he straightened and stepped back. Cool air brushed over your skin as he moved away. You opened your eyes slowly. I want a kiss only when you choose to give it.